check out the starting lineup for Trailblazers. We've got Drew Holiday, Avdia out there with Donovan Clingan. Then there's Toumani Camara, and it's Sharp in at the 2. And for the Jazz, Vladislav Mikhailuk is out there with George. Then it's Walker Kessler, then it's Kyle Filipowski, and it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. All right, Stan, what's something you have your eye on at the start of the season?
Well, every year we have a new rule or some kind of change in the officiating that affects how games are played and called. So it's something to watch for.
George against Holiday, takes the 3, sends it home from three-point land.
Nifty dish by Holiday from near the hoop.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. It's a three-point game. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well. But the other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Markkanen outside. Utah moving the ball around. Clock at 4. George's shot is off. And here's Avdia. 26 points for him last game against Golden State.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Kessler up top, defended by Avdia. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Back to Sharp. Fires the 3. Tries to save it. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And it's Utah with the ball. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Filipowski sets a screen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Here's Avdia. Outside Holiday. Back to Avdia. Pass to Sharp. From downtown. Drops in the 3.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A., Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul.
Avdia against Markkanen. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Something Kessler does so well. A towering 7-footer who takes pride in protecting the rim.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, B.A., they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
Now here's George. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And we can't skip over his role as distributor. Huge impact, making all the right reads. Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Pass to Camara. There's a screen by Camara. Avdia from outside. Can't hit that one. Jazz trail by 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. No good on that one. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
Good on the second one. And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have two gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
Now here's Holiday. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State.
Also, the way he was moving the ball, spectacular. Setting the table so his guys could eat.
Portland again missing. Jazz trail by 4. It's Mikhailuk on the wing, defended by Avdia. Pass to Kessler. Five to shoot. Here's Mikhailuk. Puts up a 3. With the clock winding down. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Now here's Filipowski. 10 points in his last outing. That ties it up. Kessler's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And it's Utah with the ball. The Blazers making their last shot. Pass to Markkanen. Back to George. Markkanen with a screen on Holiday. For 3, George. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And Holiday powers it home.
And Holiday's vertical is still sneaky good. At 6'4", he's capable of hammering it down.
Here's Mikhailuk. Yet to see a basket. Kessler up top, guarded by Klingon. A nice shot by Filipowski.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Avdia passes to Sharp. They set a pick. The drive by Holiday. The 3. Sharp, no good. Utah trailing here. Into the lane.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Outside Kamara. Pass to Avdia. And here's Sharp. Lots of room. And it's Portland scoring again.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's George. Markkanen sets a screen. It's George with the drive. Markkanen misses.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on it when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Avdia, good.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing in.
Markkanen outside. Kicks it to George. Kessler, a screen on Holiday. George drives in. Shot clock at 6. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. Portland leading by 4. Here's Avdia. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Utah's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Filipowski, the pass to George. Utah moving the ball around. This one for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And the basket by Mikhailuk.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Avdia. There's a screen by Kamara. Avdia outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A nice show of force by Avdia at the rim, punishing the defense for giving him the opening.
George passes to Mikhailuk. Here's Filipowski. Hits the front of the rim and out. Portland leading by 8. Pass to Holiday. Outside Kamara. The 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Filipowski. George outside. Here's Mikhailuk. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Blazers on the move.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Now Filipowski. Here's Mikhailuk. He's got 5. Kessler, a screen on Sharp. Down low. Oh, deflected. Avdia with it. It's Sharp on the wing. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
DA, I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch 4 who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
Now here's Kamara. Now Kessler. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Sacramento. To end the drought. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 10-point lead.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Portland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Portland in second.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And the first one at the line is good. And looking at the Blazers, Stan, how impressed have you been with their development?
Well, very impressed, especially with the strong finish to last season. They were not interested in bottoming out for better draft odds, and with the talent already on their roster, there's plenty of room for optimism.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Grant.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
Here's Sensabaugh. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing to stop the drought. Portland with a rebound. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Now here's Grant. He played a great game against Golden State. Counted from distance.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Nurkic. Pass to Bailey. Back to Nurkic. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray passes to Wesley. Portland moving it around. Grant, right side. Shoots over Bailey. And it's Portland scoring again.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Here's the three. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Trailblazers up by 15. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. We've got Murray. He's out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard. Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Bailey. Here's Hendricks. From deep. Here's Sensabaugh. Fires from deep. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Grant in the post. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Here's Rupert. Pass to Graham. And the 3 off target.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that it takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you, Brian.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Portland leading by 13. Here's Murray. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. A different look here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Nurkic. Markkanen comes in for Hendricks. And Mikhailuk subbed in for Bailey. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Thibault. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Rupert. And the free throw, no good. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Avdia with a steal. Here's Kamara. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Filipowski. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Drew Holiday. And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years, they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in Utah.
The first one falls. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Murray. He does not get the second one. Portland leading by 14. On the wing, Holiday. Avdia outside. Outside Kamara. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Grant from the arc. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
Now here's Kamara. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Filipowski. Lays it up and banks it in. Filipowski's got 6 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Back to Avdia. Portland moving it around. Here's Holiday. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork him.
Markkanen outside. Here's Mikhailuk. Kamara covering. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He has 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And there's a pick. Holiday looking for an opening. Avdia outside. Rebounded by Mikhailuk.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Holiday. Outside Kamara. Pass to Avdia. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And also a switch here for Portland. Klingen's checked in. Filipowski, the pass to Kessler. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
Pass to Graham. Six to shoot. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jazz trail by 9. From outside the arc. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Holiday. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now here's Filipowski. Kessler passes to Filipowski. Launches it. It's rebounded by Grant.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Kamara. He has 7. Here's Klingen. He's covered by Kessler. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, Klingen is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
And what you like about Jeremy Grant, the consistency from year to year, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he can shoot it, but defensively, you can put him on the opponent's best scorer. 3 and D and then some. Such a reliable vet for this team.
Now here's Avdia. Give him 8, and it's in there. And now a 12-point Portland lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Kessler up top. Pass to Mikhailuk. Utah moving the ball around. 3-pointer, no good. Portland leading by 12. Here's Avdia. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 10 points for Denny Avdia.
They're really working the paint now.
The Jazz have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Making a change here. George is checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp, he's checked in for Grant.
Come on!
Kessler passes to Filipowski. Now George. And here's Kessler. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. Clock at 6. Oh, Markkanen drills the 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Portland leading by 11. Now here's Klingon. Back to Holiday. Here's Sharp. He shoots. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Klingon's got 9.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Now here's Avdia. He's got 10. Outside Holiday. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Holiday's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to George. And here's Filipowski. Markkanen outside. From behind the arc. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got 6 rebounds in the game. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside Sharp. Minute 32 left in the second period. Klingon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Kessler.
You're getting really physical there inside. Now, Klingon knows this is just going to be part of the routine for him here in the league.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. First free throw is good.
Yeah, known for his size and defense, Klingon has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
Both good from the line that time. Jazz trail by 16. George passes to Kessler. Pass to Mikhailuk. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Kamara's got 12 points in the game.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Now here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To halt the run. And it's Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got rebound number 11.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Inside. Stolen by Sharp. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
George feels it out a bit. Pass to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. George outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. A round of applause.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Inside the paint, they've been so aggressive, just steamrolling dudes.
Pummeling, drummeling, jackhammering. They're in demolition mode, baby.
Yeah, I'll get my hard hat for the second half. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Shaq.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of studios.
And you could just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Toumani Camara with a strong contribution so far on this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Walker Kessler, Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, and it's George in at the point. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Now here's George. No points yet. To the inside, Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Pass to Klingon. Now here's Sharp. 4-3. Drains the triple. Sharp's got 11 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's George. Markkanen with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Mikhailuk. Fires the three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 5 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Filipowski. 6 points for him. Yes, it's good.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Stolen by Kessler. It's Markkanen on the wing. Camara covering. George outside. The three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. All-defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said, the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Ryan, back over to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Clingan, it must be easy to jam it.
George outside. To the middle. Kessler passes to Markkanen. It's George on the wing. Camara covering. George, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Outside Sharp. Avdia outside. Three-pointer. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done to the paint. Filipowski. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
At the line for 2, Kyle Filipowski.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Kamara. Back to Avdia. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebounded by Mikhailuk. Jazz trail by 16. Filipowski, the pass to Markkanen. It's Markkanen in the paint.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Sharp. Outside Kamara. Here's Avdia. And he drops it in from the low post. Avdia's got 12.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Filipowski. He's got 10. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now here's Klingon. He's got 13. And here's Kessler. Pass to George. Here's Mikhailuk. George outside, tips it up.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Portland leading by 12. Avdia left side, outside Sharp. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to George. Markkanen outside. Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Sharp. George outside. Fires the 3. That shot, no good.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 11.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Markkanen outside. Back to George. George, a screen on Avdia. To the inside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The three ball. That one no good. Trailblazers lead by 14. Three-pointer sharp. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Markkanen outside. Back to George. Markkanen sets a screen. There's the three. The Jazz again can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Filipowski, the pass to Kessler, and finished off by Kessler.
Truly outdoing himself on the offensive end. You wish Kessler always attacked this relentlessly.
George against Holiday. Clingan with a screen. And he dunks it down.
And I know Coach is loving this. The big rookie Clingan attacking on offense and showing no mercy.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Sensabaugh's checked in for Markkanen. Grant's checked in for Portland. All right, here's a good look at the shot chart showing the field goal attempts for Keontae George.
And the big problem area for him right now is obviously the three-point shot. He's tried his best, but they are just not falling for him. I think he needs to refocus his offensive efforts and start looking to get productive elsewhere. You don't want to put your team in a hole with missed shots.
Here's Sensabaugh. George, right side. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Sensabaugh. George outside. From deep three-point land. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Now here's Kamara. He's got 16. Clingan up top. He's covered by Kessler. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. Jazz trail by 14. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
And here's Grant from the arc. He drops it from range. Grant's got 10 points.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Grant. Shoots from the baseline. And again, it's Utah.
Well, it's nice to see your guys taking and making the shots as you design it, especially the shots you should make.
Now here's Holiday. 11 points in the game. It's Sharp on the wing. Outside Kamara. Pass to Clingan. And here's Grant. The three is up. The rebound by Filipowski. Now here's Kessler. Guarded by Clingan. Kessler passes to Mikhailuk. Now here's Filipowski. Launches it. Sensabaugh, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Kamara. Covered by Filipowski. Kamara, no good. Jazz trail by 13.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Sensabaugh.
2 minutes.
Utah moving the ball around. Now Filipowski. Now Kessler. Guarded by Clingan. Kessler passes to Filipowski. for three. George buries it from three. George has got his second basket of the game.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Fifth, the Jazz.
Well, last year they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Graham. Here's the three. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 10. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Nurkic's shot is good.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes.
Now here's Avdia. He's got 12, and he gets that one. Avdia's got 14.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Good on the bucket. Bailey's got his first points in this one.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Thibault on the wing. Grant outside. 24 seconds left in the third. Misses from close range. Markkanen against Avdia. Markkanen looking it over. The three, no good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched three so far in this one. It's the Trailblazers leading by 8, and we'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court right now for Portland, Jeremy Grant out there with Avdia. Then it's Matisse Thibault, and it's Rupert in at the 1 spot. Count the basket.
Well, over the years, Grant has worked hard on his jump shot. Now he's dangerous from the mid-range.
Pass to Markkanen. They set a pick. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's the floater, and the basket is good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Markkanen against Avdia. On the wing, Grant. Pass to Rupert. Down low. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
On the wing, Grant. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Thibault. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Murray's checked in for Portland. And he's good on the second. And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 9. Pass to Bailey. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And the Blazers making a change here. Rupert's checked in.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Portland leading by 6. Off the outside. Pass to Rupert. Outside Thybulle. Jacks up a 3. Portland again missing. The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Bailey, covered by Thybulle. Here's Sensabaugh. Utah moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Nurkic. 20 feet out. Portland with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now here's Thybulle. He's closely guarded. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Jazz trail by 6. Marking it outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Well, there's a 7-footer who can own the glass and hit shots from the outside. Lauri Markkanen is everything you want in a big.
And he drops it first.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
Kessler, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. And also a switch here for Portland. Klingen's checked in. Markkanen hits them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Avdia against Markkanen. Avdia outside. Pass to Klingen. The shot from the low post is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingen can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Bailey, out to the right wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
For him, it's been a tale of 2 halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Avdia outside. Inside. Stolen by Kessler. Fast break Utah. Marketing running the floor with purpose.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Rupert. Now here's Klingon. He's covered by Kessler. Back to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Klingon up top. On the wing, Grant. There's the triple. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
From 11 feet away, that's short off the rim.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Avdia outside. Lets it go from deep. Utah grabs the miss.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Sensabaugh. And he banks in the layup. Sensabaugh's got 10 points here in the second half.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Now here's Grant. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to George. Here's Mikhailuk. George outside. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Trailblazers lead by 3. Pass to Kamara. Back to Holiday. Avdia from outside. Utah grabs the miss. Mikhailuk's got 4 rebounds now. Holiday against George. Here's Mikhailuk to tie it up. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Portland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Outside Sharp. Klingon with a screen. Ooh, Kessler with the block.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Here's Sharp, just 3 to shoot. It's wide right, hits off the rim. For Utah, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the 4th. Markkanen left side to take the lead. Avdia pulls it in.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Kamara. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Here's George. Markkanen outside. Back to George. Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen for three. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
Kamara, that's good.
Well, this shows you that Avdia can do it all, making an effective pass there.
George passes to Markkanen. It's Mikhailuk on the wing, guarded by Sharp. Markkanen outside. Lets the three fly. Again, Markkanen missing.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
To the paint. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. To the middle. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by Kessler. Kessler's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Sharp a screen on George. Holiday against George. 17-footer on the way. Oh, he can't hit it. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Kessler. Oh, he leaves no questions.
The big man delivers. Kessler just went to work.
Avdia. Outside Sharp. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player is tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Now here's George. Kessler outside. Now George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To tie it up. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Sharp. Oh, he misses the layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one.
George! Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Sharp. And there it is!
Well, you could just tell that Sharp was ready to fight for this bucket as much as he needed to.
Here's Markkanen. Outside George. Filipowski sets a screen. Shoots from 14. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Holiday outside.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Holiday against George. And that misses. That would have put him up. Now here's Klingen. He's covered by Kessler. Here's Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Holiday outside. And they get it back. Now Sharp puts up the tray. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
And the Jazz call time here. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Now here's Filipowski. Tight defense on him. Here's Markkanen. George fires. So it's Portland picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Donovan Clingan.